Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Ogunfeyi Tokwe Modupe, aka Tokwe Sugar Lips, aka Duchess of Be Like Hell No. Yeah, for my new subscribers, I see you all. You guys rock, you guys are the bomb, you guys are the real deal. And if you've not subscribed, oh my god, what are you still waiting for? Go to the subscription button, click on the subscription button. Voila! That's how we do it. That's how we roll. So guys, let's go right into it. Let's go into the topic of today. So today I'm just gonna basically be talking about like my experience, like something I experienced. I just wanna tell you guys, like, that you can learn from when I was in Nigeria. And I could remember the last video I was like, I'm gonna post a video, like maybe get like get a few of my married friends that can talk about things ladies need to know before they say I do like a video, but because of work everybody's busy, so I could get a video like this. My friend, her name is Shion. She also did a master's in University of Birmingham, so I'm going to post the video after this. So after the video we go right straight into the topic. Guys, you don't want to go anywhere, you don't want to miss it, don't move. Good evening everybody, trust we're all doing fine. My name is Oluwaseun Odunton, and I'm here this evening to talk about what singles should look out for before saying I do to the brother or to their potential fiancé or husband to be. I would come from two angles. I would look at it from the spiritual perspective as well as the physical things to look out for. So firstly, I would say that for spiritual parts, first of all, before you say I do to any man, before going to the altar, make sure that you have prayed about that man and be sure that it's the will of God for you. It is not all men that are worthy to be anybody's husband. Bible says that there is always a woman for, paraphrase now, not the way it's written expressly, but like there's your own bone of your bone. You understand what I'm saying? So there is always that person that God has actually ordained for you, and you need to work in line with God's agenda in area of marriage, so that you don't just go and marry something that is not fit, or someone that is not fit for you. You understand? And you can know if somebody is the will of God for you by praying. Number two, another thing is make sure that you guys share the same belief, and you have the same values spiritually. I always encourage intending couples to be that they should have the same spiritual goals, so that you guys can have a concrete marriage, a very solid marriage. Bible says that can two work together except they be in agreement. So you can't be spiritually different and want to really have a smooth. Yes, I know that there are some exceptions, and those are very few, but in general it is better that you guys are aligned spiritually. You listen to the same kind of word, you share the same kind of spiritual principles. That way it makes the marriage very interesting, very sweet. It makes submission easy, and it also makes the husband's leadership easy as well, because you guys are listening to the same word and you're on the same easy as well, because you guys are listening to the same word and you're on the same page spiritually. And then I would say again, pray very, very well before going into marriage. I used to say something, do spiritual scanning into the family. Yes, Africans, and from where we come from, there are a lot of other things that meets the eye when you're entering into marriage. So use your spiritual scanner to scan the family very well. Don't just blindly or go in love only into marriage. Scan that family spiritually. Pray and pray through. Ask God for, I want to paraphrase it now. When God said, have you not read in the books? Same thing when you're talking about marriage. You need to read up. You need to know what God is saying. You as a lady, what is your role in the relationship? You need to read your Bible. The man also needs to read and know what God is saying about his role in the marriage, so that there will not be collusion, there will not be frequent frictions. It's not possible not to have frictions in marriage, but it's something that you can handle. You're not going ultra vires, that you're not doing what God has not commanded in marriage. So spiritual being aside, then I'll come to the physical things to look out for. Again, it depends on you. I would say look out for what you like. If you like tall, dark, handsome, yes, it's good, but don't focus too much on it. But again, it's good. I would not say, oh, because you want to be spiritual, you now go and marry someone that is not your spec. You understand? It's good to have spec, but it's just that we shouldn't be so vain about it, because at times our specs might not come in the package that we are expecting. So have your spec, have everything. Number two, look out, is the bro, the uncle, does he have potential? He might not be rich right now. You guys might be on the same level. It depends on the level you're meeting him. If you're not meeting him as a rich man, if whatever level is he, does he have potential? Hope he's not lazy. Because I used to caution Christian sister as well. Don't say, oh, because God said, some people will say, yeah, they said there is way. If there is way and he's a lazy man, he's not forthcoming in terms of hard work, in terms of smart work. He doesn't have ideas that can turn to money, and he's not even though he has the ideas, he's not taking actions. He's just building castles in the air. Please, I would say no. So that's number two, physical attributes. Number three, is he caring? There's this saying that says that dating is a rehearsal for the marriage. While you're dating, are you looking at him very well? Is he caring? Is he nice? I used to encourage ladies, it's better when you're dating, let it be that he's a guy that likes you more. Because once you get into marriage, it's most times the men tend to relax. Men are just like hunters. When they are still chasing you, they go all out. And once they've captured you, quote and unquote, once you're married, they tend to relax, like, oh, she's already mine. So I cannot imagine if at that stage of them chasing you, at the initial stage, the guy is not forthcoming, he's not showing all the niceness. There are no perks of a guy chasing you, buying you gifts. Don't focus too much on the gift, but at least let there be signs of giving, and you too, you reciprocate the giving. But like, it's the lady that is now doing the chasing. Red flag. I would say no, no, no. And just to mention, I've been married for 9 years. This year is my 9th year wedding anniversary. And I just want to share some of the experiences that I have in the area of marriage. And then I would also say that another thing to look out for is, how does it treat other people? It's very, very important who you want to marry, how he treats other people, because that shows how he will treat you in the long run. Take it or leave it. I've seen some ladies that, oh, they would say it doesn't matter, so far he's not treating me like that. No. How does he treat people that are lower to him, quote and unquote, or people that cannot give him a response? How does he treat people generally? It matters, because that's what he's going to do when you are in the relationship, when you are in his home already. Because trust me, after some few years, the love that is shacking him in the initial stage, it might die down. And if he doesn't have good character, he's not giving to godly counsel, you don't want to be in that uncomfortable situation in marriage. Then number three, you guys should build friendship while you are dating. It is very, very important. Do not just rush into marriage, after meeting for a few days or few months, and then you run into marriage. No, I would say build excuse me, build quality friendship, because love is not enough in marriage. Love is not enough. There are days in marriage where you wonder, how did I even end up with this? Is it you that I married? Especially when the person is doing something annoying to you. You might just look at, really, But because you have that friendship, you know, your friends offend you, but you guys forgive each other and move on. You want to marry your friend, it's very, very easy. It's very, very important in marriage, rather, to marry your friend, because there are days where there will be challenges, there will be obstacles. It's that friendship that will keep you guys going, not even love, not even the sex part. Yes, it is the friendship that you built. It's the friendship that you build that will make sharing chores easy. It will not be, oh, it's a ladies thing. No, when you guys are friends, it will come very easy. It will be natural. Marry someone that is your friend, that you can gist with, that even when you offend, it will not be a big thing. You know, you will not turn to the lion of the tribe of your house. You will just settle it as a friend. So, and friendship is what will keep the relationship going in the long run, keep the marriage going in the long run. So I would say marry your friend, and then you guys should pray together. It is very, very important. Before marriage, yes, pray together, and then after marriage, pray together. There is this saying that says, a family that prays together stays together. You guys need to stay together. And then also, don't be rigid in marriage. Be flexible. Don't say, oh, I want the man to do everything. Also, you to take a step. You guys are helpmates, you guys are friends, and that's why, again, the friendship is coming. When you guys are friends, you want to do things together, you want to help the other person. You will not say, oh, this is the rule, because there are days where the rule, you just need to be flexible. You can't even be saying this is the rule. It's not going to make the marriage sweet. It's going to make the marriage rigid. So you guys should build friendship, build companionship, be friends, talk to each other. Whatever you were doing while dating, do not stop it. Try and increase it. Go on dates, spontaneous dates, buy gifts.
Guys, that was the video you just saw. I hope you were able to learn something. Yeah, so like, for a few of my friends that want to do like a live or this thing, that is not possible. Maybe some other time we can just do something, you know. It's not too late. But for now, let's just go right into today's topic. So I just want to talk about my experience in Nigeria. Like, I can remember there was a time I wanted to learn makeup in Nigeria, and I'm not going to mention this person because this person is on Instagram. You know, they do all this advert, and you know, when you see all this ad, all these people, the way they hype them, you know, this time you're like, oh my god, this is the best, and I don't even mind to pay them so that I can learn what I want to learn. I don't want this video to be boring, you know. I don't want to make it too long, so I'm just gonna, you know, cut the long story short. So I paid this lady, and after I paid her, you know, expecting that she should start teaching me makeup, I just saw that if I get to her studio, is people that she's teaching makeup that will be telling us what to do. She will just sit there, she won't do anything. I'm like, what's happening? Sometimes she will just come, she will make up for someone, she will do like a full photo shoot, post it on her own, you know, Instagram. You know it, you don't know it, it's not her business. Even if you ask questions, the way she will even do her face to even ask questions, will be like, well, it will be like maybe you became to beg. Like, it's not like you paid. Because the way she will even be talking, you'll be like, if you like, come, you know, you now be regretting. In my mind, I was like, in fact, I got home, I now told my mom that, is it possible I stop? My mom was like, after you've paid so much money, you now stop. I said, because the way the lady is doing, as if I came to beg her to teach me, you know, as if I didn't pay, you know. This girl would do it to the extent that she will expect us that, like, she will stay there, she doesn't have a cleaner, nothing else. She will expect us that it's we that came to learn, you know. You don't even know who came to learn. It's not like the fact that somebody came to learn makeup doesn't mean they are there to come and do more share for you or something. Like, seriously, people even learn this thing online. But I just prefer, you know, to learn something physical first before. And the lady, like, in fact, some of the ladies, she will tell them that they should find her. You know, those kind of people. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, I would have, you know, gone to a professional place. And in fact, somebody was now telling me that there are some places that we even think is professional, that is even worse, that those ones, you know, they talk any. I'm like, there's no courtesy. In fact, when I now heard the lady, when I now heard she was not really educated, blah blah blah, I was like, oh, no wonder, because if you are really educated and you are into makeup, trust me, it will show in your work. You have to be professional. In whatever you're doing, you have to be professional. Somebody came, they paid you. The only person you are going to be treating like Omoshe is somebody that came to learn. The person didn't pay a lot of money. Maybe the person just gave you like 10, 20K. Then the person will now do freedom. You collect drink, you collect all those things. Those are the people you can be treating. Not people that are paying you 150K, 70K, 80K, all this money. In fact, people that are dropping those kind of money is because they don't want shit. They just want you to teach them whatever you want to teach them, and they get out of it, They don't want it. In fact, it goes to the extent that you get there, she will not start talking like indirectly. If you like, be doing this thing. If you like, I mean, what's my own? Because it's what me I want to learn. I didn't care about anything. I just wanted to know, I just wanted to. So I was just determined that no matter what, I would just try and just focus and learn. I'm sure another person would have just left. But what I want you to learn from this is that, what I noticed was that before this lady collected money, she was talking to me like, you need to see the way she was talking. So in my mind, I was like, oh, thank God I've seen. Until she collected her money, the day as I just gave her the money and I paid her, I started seeing her true colors. So I'm just trying to say that next time, maybe like if you want to do something, and you're not sure, you don't know, maybe you don't know somebody that have been dead that can even tell you like, oh, this person is okay, I can vouch for them. Make sure you don't pay the full fee. If it's like 70K, pay 20K. So that even if the person mess up and you tell the person that, please, after everything, I'm going to pay my 50K. In fact, anybody that tells you that they don't want you to pay deposit, that because you might run, blah, 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 tell the person, no, you are not running. There are things you can even put in place that come to see that I'm not going to run. I just want to make sure you are going to teach me this and I'm going to know it, It's not like I will now, it will now be time to teach me. In fact, to the extent that to even ask this lady question, the way she will even be answering, I'm like, oh my God. But I'm like, no, I don't want to, I've spent like, I don't want to like let the money just go like that, because I'm like, or should I just look for another place? Somebody was not like, do you even know, like there was even a place she went to, it was even worse. Like, this guy will now be talking, you people that just want to go into makeup, you people are like the first, this thing, we are like this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You are doing like level in makeup. Are you okay? Like, do you know who came to meet you? Do you know what they've been doing? Do you know the level they were in, what they've been doing? So what makes you think they are here to like find your level? Before I even came to learn the makeup, I've learned cake twice. I've been to school. I've gone back to. You think I'm just here like I'm a small girl coming here to just come and learn makeup? They don't even know anything. They just see you like They just as in the unprofessionalism is crazy, man. So I'm just trying to tell you guys about this video so that you don't make the mistake. It might not even be makeup. It could be anything. Make sure you don't give people full amount. If for anybody that is asking you for full amount, just be like, be suspicious, be suspicious. So it was crazy then, like, she will not be doing, she will come anytime she like. In fact, the time she told me she will resume, you might even get there. That the time she will now be sleeping, she'll be expecting people to be cleaning, doing all this. I'm like, oh my God. Like, seriously. Do you not know the worst? She told me, I think she said I was going to learn for like 3 months. So, of course, I have plans. My 3 months is 3 months. I don't have time. So, I now met people there. They said, oh, this one has been there a year. This one 6 months. I said, what's happening? What are you learning? Is it more than this? Or is it like a professional way? They said, no, that by the time you start, and if you don't know it, you still have to stay. She won't release you until you know it. Are you kidding me? So she's not using them like Omoshe, that kind of time. Like, I'm not here for that. I don't have time. I'm here, like, I came to learn. My 3 months have like plans for my life. Like, I'm learning, like, and that was when I even wanted to travel. So I just wanted to learn it so that, when I get here, I can make up myself, and maybe like do for my friends or something, and I was telling them, I didn't even tell them anything, like maybe I was trying to or anything. I just told them I wanted to learn. They were not like, what do I want to use it for? I said, yes, I want to open a studio, blah, blah. And how do you, recently they were asking me question. I said, I don't know, I'm still thinking, and I'm like, people can be very funny. You collected money. You don't even have conscience. You don't have conscience. All she will now do is she will not get like a model to come. She will now make up for the model. She will post it. So it's like she's after her Instagram. She's just after the post she will post on Instagram. She doesn't care if you've learned, that's your business. So that's why you can use a year there. You can use, in fact, there was a lady I heard she used almost a year. I learned gele, like, because I was so serious and focused, I still know how to tie the gele. I'm like, look at this person that, this thing, max is even 6 months, and even some people say, they will tell you, some people didn't even go through all this, it was on internet. Then you're not learning for up to a year, you're not using these ladies, you'll be telling them to clean shop for you. Don't even need somebody to clean your shop, get a cleaner. Except it's different if it's omoshe. Omoshe is people that they will just go enjoy. I want to come and learn something from you. I want to come and okay, bring 5,000, bring 10,000, bring okay. Then maybe it's where they want to finish. They will now do free. It's different from people that bring it. They are paying you, do this thing, teach me this thing. Then you teach them. So people even do like online, like a video. You don't even need to see them face to face. And these are things that happen, because I can remember the first place I went to learn cake too. Like, the way the lady was even doing, you'll be like, did you beg to come and, learn something? Like you'll not be regretting that. What even made you, like, you should have, because it's not like you didn't pay, It's not free. Like, these things, like, seriously, I could even teach you for free. You guys are even getting paid and you're still, like, giving attitude, doing all these things. Like, it's crazy, like. Seriously, this goes out to all the people that do all this. You guys need to change. You're not doing anybody a favor. They paid you. It's as good as you paid somebody to do a job and they're doing it for you. You were paid for this. Then you need to deliver. You need to deliver a good job for the person. You don't just start treating the person like, like they're almost share, like, you think they don't know what they're. Do you even know you don't even know who came to meet you. You don't even know who is who. You just see somebody enter your shop and you start, maltreat or treat them anyhow. Like, you need to watch it. Like, seriously, people that do this, like, let it stop for real. And if you are going to be giving people money for anything, make sure you give them half of the money, if possible quarter. Make sure they deliver. In fact, if it's possible, like, maybe there should be a written agreement or something now. Like, it's that bad now, because people can't be trusted. People are funny. Like, seriously, you're telling me it was 3 months I used. You're telling me that why do I want to stop 3 months? Was it not 3 months contract I had with you that I want to use? You're telling me that do I already know everything? Like, seriously? Seriously? So I'm supposed to be in your shop for, like, I don't have a life? Seriously? Like, all my life I should be coming to your shop as if you are paying me, right? I should waste my whole life, my time in your shop, right? In your studio or whatever you guys call it. Like, seriously? Let's keep it classy, and stop treating people, stop talking to people anyhow, stop being unprofessional. As long as you've collected people's money, you need to deliver for them. The only person you can treat anyhow is the person that came there to beg you, like, oh, please, help me now. The person that is not ready to pay. Those are the people you treat anyhow. People that paid their money, they didn't pick the money on the floor. They also got the money from somewhere. So you should respect that. Next time, be professional and, mind the way you treat people. Yeah. So guys, this second story, I wanted to rent a house then. So I went to check the house out. Like, it's even all these houses they are just renovating, like most of the things that will still be new, so that really attracted me. And immediately I saw it, they were like so amount, I really liked it. And immediately, of course, I've seen it, and they're already working, and they've told us that once we pay, like, they will do all these remaining few things and everything is set. And I paid, I could remember. So the following day or a day after, I was not like, I've paid all of my receipt. They were like, we are supposed to fill a form, blah blah blah, get a guarantee. I'm like, on top house, okay, fine. We sure I did all that. After that, we still okay. I was like, that's by the way. Okay, what's happening now? You say you will do this, you will do that, you do that. What's happening? Nothing is happening. They said they will do it. We sure when was it not the following one? They just say something. What's happening? It's now taking, something we face in September, October, November, and this is something they said by October is ready, and we're already entering December. I'm like, what's happening? But I just noticed something, like when me and my mom goes, the way people used to look at you, all these look that they will look at you like, this one's even dupe, that kind of thing. Me, I was like, I just want to be positive, So we'll meet the man and we'll start giving excuses. Today might say it's Ibadan. What's happening? So that was when my tokwe started coming out. Before it was patience you were seeing. So the real tokwe, I was like, what's going on here? Like, let me know what's happening. So the man was not like, maybe we should pay like small money, that so that this thing, that the money they expected that they will spend, they didn't know it's going to be like that. Okay, I understand. Maybe like their budget, you know. Okay, we still look for a way. Okay, paid. Next thing after that one, my people, nothing changed though. Hey, what I'm now seeing is not different from that. What's happening? What's going on here? And they start giving different excuses, I didn't talk again. That let me be patient. Let me know, you know. They should not say that talk where I've started again. No, so let me be patient. I said, even receive, you've not given us. I said, receive even by the way. We'll go again. Nothing. Sometimes gates will be locked. Okay. So that's how one day I met him. I was like, are you telling me this house that you are renovating, you are doing now, where is the light there? There is no light. How do we get light? Oh, blah 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 blah. They will tell this thing, they will tell this thing. See this paper, they're already working on it. I believe I've been now. I be somebody old man. She will not believe somebody like when it's not a small boy that is talking to me. So I didn't say anything. Like play, we'll come again. Hey, this is the way we even be doing like okay. That's how one day I now met another guy downstairs that got the downstairs. I was not talking to the guy. I said, what's happening? What's going on? The guy was not like, you should not lie to me that all these people, he doesn't trust them or that. The way they are now doing that, it too is being suspicious that what's happening? Why is this thing taking so long? Since September, October, November, it's going to December. Like, if we are not careful, this is going to, and we've already paid, you know. And some people that want to move there, their landlord already, you know, told them to leave and they didn't have any choice. In fact, I heard a guy had to even collect his money, you know, they had to, it was a serious case. So to shall cut the long story short, guys, the house that I paid for is like 2 other people paid for it. It shocked you, right? I said, good. You know what? These are the things I used to like. You know, when people think they are smart and I'll fuck you up. Period. So, I just told the man, JJly, come, look at my face. Have you seen this? If you have been doing it to other people, if you know you've collected money from any other person, let me just up your condition. Help yourself, go and return their money. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not collecting money back. We are taking the flats. Period. I don't have anything to say again. So, the guy like, I even heard he was saying that, that is okay, blah, 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 blah. I said, you never see craze. People were you. That's where you will see craze. Money will come out from nowhere. You don't get. As you see, say you get craze, you understand? You go no say, where your craze end. And there some people's own starts. So I didn't see anything. I shall say, please, Omio, look for how you return those other people money. As far as I'm concerned, if you like yourself, please, I'm taking this, my flats, and nothing will happen. So I remember we're not planning to move. The man was doing some. In fact, the other guy that was working there, maybe like because they know people that they've collected money for, they now start acting, giving us attitude. Waiting concern me. I say, I see you. Yoruba will say, "Ntoba woju ya wolomo ponsoko." I don't send you. Give me my own flat. Make I enter. You know. So that's how the sha. So guys, it got back to the external. That my neighbor downstairs when he wanted to move in. You know, he said he had to climb the gate. He had to. I was like, so is this serious? They said that. So I now told my mom, let's start, you know, putting our cutting, you know, buy all these things, start painting. The man was still doing somehow. They didn't put door. Yeah, I could remember. It felt like, oh, if there is no door, if not for that, our neighbor, it was the one that helped us to go and do that door. You know, when he moved, he quickly did it before they didn't know. So when the man now came, he was even surprised. He was still wanted to enter, and he just saw the door like this, he was sure. Oh yeah, now let me see how you want to remove door now. So that the craze all of us has been hiding, we'll put it on the table. Then we'll see who craze pass. So the man now gave up at that point, you know. I didn't now know what happened. I even heard they took the say to police station, so people who came with, you know, soldier, all those things. I didn't care again. What I care about is my whole flat, which I know I'm getting, and there's no way I'm collecting money back because the agreement was you're giving my flat and that's it. And if you're not going to do it, then it's simple. This one is not even mouth, because don't do what you know that. Don't collect money from me when you know that you will not deliver. Don't give another you cannot be. Are you saying you are smart? You think you are smart? You are smarter than people. You want to use people. You think it's everybody you can just do anyhow to. Some people might not even say anything to you. Some people might not even, you don't know what will even happen to you. Let's, whatever we are doing, we should better make sure we do it right. If you think you can cheat people, like, people can be funny. Some people can even tell you, okay, don't worry, bring the money now. Like, don't worry about the flag. But what they will do for you, they know. So that something will now not happen to you in future. They will now say it's your village people. Everything is not village people. Like Yoruba will say, afowofa is what you've done. Maybe this thing now start affecting your kids or something. You don't know where it's coming from. You just do something to people and think you can get away with it. Like, really? Like, seriously? Like, seriously, like, we need to really, like, try and always do the right thing as Nigerians, so that every time we won't even be shouting only our government, because this one that I just said now even has nothing to do. Although I know that it's not like we have good government. That's not my topic for today. But I'm just saying, like, we keep blaming the government, but even we ourselves, how do we do? Imagine you collecting money from 3 people for a flat. What were you thinking? So you think I, for one, will let it go? I will leave my money? I will, like, what makes you think that? Who is doing that juju for you? Like, seriously, who is deceiving you? Who is doing that juju that you can collect money from 3 people and get away with it? Like, seriously. Like, hey, it's the God for me. So what I'm just saying this basically is not because of anything. It's just for you to learn from me, guys. Like, that before you drop money for anyone, anything that has to do with it, because it's like, I realize that when it's money issue, people are different, like, when it comes to money. And that's why I'm always very careful, People can be very funny. Like, it's the God for me. You collected money from 3 people. 3. 1, 2, 3. I've heard that story before, because I know someone was giving me a gist that they collected, that even the 2 people they collected money from, they moved in the same day. So they met themselves. Like, people do these things. Like, anybody that does this thing now, say, you're supposed to be treated like a murderer. And I'm even serious, because you're like a murderer. You collected, do you know what you've done to those people emotionally, mentally? Like, some of them might have been evicted for that. They don't have where to stay. They, in your mind, you think like you can just do that to people. That's total wickedness. Like, seriously. Like, let's change. We need to do better. Can you be collecting? There was even one I saw online one time that they said they collected money from 5 people. How? And you keep collecting the money. In your mind, you're happy. You're collecting money. Do you know there are some money you collect is problem to you? You don't know. You think it's every money you collect that there are some. You don't know that you are collecting, like, you are collecting problem to you. You are bringing problem that is even more than, like, you are putting it on your head. How much is the money? Won't you even finish spending it? Have you ever thought of it? Like, some of you have even seen yourself like you can't make it again than to, be like, duping people or something. Like, seriously. What makes you think if you work or you can even be lucky or something, you can't see that kind of money? What makes you think somebody can even dash you or something? Why must you think you have to collect money from 2, 3, 4, 5 people? Like, you have that God and you sleep at night. You go to your bed and sleep on the, like, you are not scared. I don't know what I would call that one. So, like, seriously, guys, I just wanted you guys to learn from this, I don't want to bore you guys with the video, but that's basically what I wanted to say. Like, people can be funny right now, like, collect money from 2, 3 people. So, even when it comes to renting house, anything that has to do with money, guys, let's be careful. Let's be sure before we drop money. So that, because I can imagine what that's done to people. Like, in fact, that guy that said he collected money, the wife was about to give birth and the landlord already evicted him. So I was even imagining the situation would have been. Imagine if we two could not collect that flat, because where we were living, so we were supposed to live was, the following, like, 2 months before, yeah. So imagine. In fact, after we finished using that money, then nobody taught us before we move our things back to our house in Ikorodu. Like, thank you. And thank God, like, that was when I even wanted to try. So it made sense. Like, we just move our things and, so my mom and dad just went there and it's just crazy. Like, we don't even want to go through that experience again. Even in the housing call, they'll be asking for this money, that money, this, but you know, it was just crazy. It was just like, in fact, it wasn't on our head that the person that even bought me there was not like, and somebody even told him not to take the flat that he too wanted. I said, so somebody told, and you didn't tell me. You just felt like, maybe the guy felt like I was, maybe he thought I was living there alone, you know, because he was asking me, are you going to be living there alone, blah, blah. So maybe he just wanted me to be there and thinking. So me, I didn't tell him I was going to be living with my parents and everything. I said, but you know, like seriously. In fact, since that day, I don't talk to that guy again. That you can do this, you know, this time you still introduce me, you know. So, because of, I don't know what you were thinking anyway, but whatever it is, that's crazy, man. So guys, that's basically, that's what I wanted to talk about. That when it comes to money issue, guys, money issue, you know, let's be very, very careful. Let's watch it. Let's keep it. Let's know who we do business with. Let's know. In fact, when you want to have like a business partner too, you know, all these things is, you know, anything that money is just involved. Let's just be careful. So that's my topic for today, guys. So guys, my next video, I'm gonna be just basically, you know, giving you guys G's, just talking, just general lifestyle, you know, just giving you G's about lifestyle, just talking, yeah, you know, different topic, just gonna be fun, but it might not be soon, guys, because of work and everything, but anytime I'm chance, you know, I always bring it to you guys. Yeah, guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and always make sure you don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment. Guys, see ya in my next video.